Hi everybody, welcome back to another first reaction video. I'm back with Crooked Rain, finally. I'm sorry there was a little bit of a hiatus, I went pretty much like a whole month between my last first reaction, which was Pavement's debut, Slanted and Enchanted, with this, Crooked Rain, which is their second album. I was pretty busy. I've been working on the second draft of my novel. I got sick. We've been busy with holiday stuff. I've been busy with work stuff. And I also released the first song from the new album that I've been working on. I don't know how. I'll put up like the little, because you can't do annotations anymore, I'll put up like the little thing in the corner that says like, click this, watch this video. And you can go watch it. You can download it for free on Bandcamp. I'm really proud of it. Been learning more about how to mix songs, and I feel like this mix came out really well. And the song also came out really well too, I believe. So go check that out if you want. That's another thing I've been working on. But now I'm back. I'm doing these again, man. I'm doing these again. I said I was going to do Belle and Sebastian after this, but I might hop to Velvet Underground. It depends on my mood. So after this video, you'll see either a Velvet Underground video or Tiger Milk by Belle and Sebastian. It's a toss-up. It depends on how I feel. But we're going to just jump right in, all right? We're going to jump right in. So this is Crooked Rain. Came out in '94, 42 minutes long. Yeah, this is supposed to be just as good as Slanted and Enchanted, maybe better to some people. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I've only heard one song on here, Gold Sounds. I love Gold Sounds a lot. One of my favorite 90s songs. I've heard a little bit of Cut Your Hair, I think, but that's it. So we're just gonna hop right in. We're gonna hop right in. I have the lyrics up again. So we'll start with Silence Kit, which I think is supposed to be Silence Kid, but it just became a misnomer and they just kind of ran with it. So whatever. But here it begins with Silence Kid. Here we go. Guitars are still chunky. It's not as lo-fi as Slanted though. It reminds me of Every Day by Buddy Holly. You can hear the melody in there. Let's see if I can back up. Every day, and faster than a roller coaster. It's very close. Now I'm getting Weezer vibes, like Blue Album and Pinkerton. Lovely. Yeah, that was an interesting. I like that it they're still kind of going in that like melodic poppier direction with like very straightforward song structures, and I'm curious to see if there's any weirdos on this one. If there's any conduit for sales, you know. Yeah, that was nice. That was fine. Let us continue with Elevate Me Later. Sounds like the streak is continuing. It's like a more energetic In the Mouth of Desert. A little bit of Loretta Scars in there too. Such a great lyricist. It's like, it's not really highbrow, but it's like complicated, you know? That really tinny guitar is nice. another fine song. We're on a decent streak here. These aren't like super remarkable to me yet, but I mean, I found that this band is a bit of a grower for me. Like a good amount of Slanted and Enchanted had to grow with me before I really began to like vibe with it. So don't take my first reaction as like my primary reaction. You know, it's just like my first time seeing these moments in these songs. Stop breathing.
Got struck by the first volley. Send him a wire, give him my best. Breathing for me now. Write it on a postcard.
They like muddy up their chord progressions a little bit, which makes the music really I want to say convoluted, but like difficult to get into, I'd say. But it's like upon more and more listens, you hear all of these little sounds that are kind of like getting in the way of the clarity, you know? That would be in a typical pop song or indie rock song. But it adds interesting personality. I think I talked a bit about when I was listening to Zurich is Stained. I think it was Zurich is Stained. How the production of a song can be half of the composition of it, you know, where it's like you can just bring these normal notes to the song, and then when you produce it in a certain way, it comes out in a really interesting and unique way and gives it some character. And Pavement manages to do this consistently, which I find really admirable. Half the song is instrumental. This is all good. This was unexpected. Wow. I was not expecting that. I'll say that much. It started out fine enough, and then it just, out of nowhere, turns into this jam. So next one, Cut Your Hair. I think I've heard part of this, because I think it was like a recommended video on YouTube. So let's see how this one plays out. It's a nice little song. Whoops. I like that he just like will occasionally just like screw the meter of the syllables in the song and just like pack too many syllables into a line. Like I don't remember a line. Like is like an extra syllable in there that just like takes it and like makes it a little off kilter. And almost turns it spoken word in a way, which you don't see extremely often, and I'm not complaining. This song is a little too, like, clear-cut for me, though, at least in the main chord progression. Nice little solo. Wow. Not bad. Not bad. I don't think I like that one a whole lot, but it's not bad, and I just closed the entire folder that the music was in. But yeah, I would say that one was not bad, but it didn't do it for me a whole lot. Newark Wilder, and we'll be close to halfway through. Here we go.
It's a brand new.
I was not expecting them to go this direction, but it works super well for them. I'm vibing with this one pretty good right now.
Era, but it came too late.
It's like such a sultry, sexy song. Wow, I was not expecting that song at all. Still a little like complicated and not predictable in any kind of way. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one to go back to and listen to again. That was a little wild. So now we're going to Unfair. Unfair. Let's see what this one's like.
With your credit card in the air, swinging nachos like you just don't care. This is a slow six-sucking part of me.
I like the energy. If anything, these songs are like a blast to sing along to when you know the lyrics. You feel really smart. There he is. Bombastic. Okay, now to Gold Sounds. Just the best. This is the best song.
Go back to those gold sounds.
It has a nice ring when you laugh at the low-life opinions. This is a really good like introduction song to the band, I think, because it's like the lyrics are tricky, you know, but it's like a really poppy song, and really catchy, very straightforward, easy to listen to. I would say Here, off of their first album, is also a good introduction song, because it's like a good, like, you know, inch deep water to get yourself in before you go diving into the crazy stuff. I like how the chorus is almost like a non-chorus. It's like the end of the verse almost. This is such a great climax here. Great guitar lines. You're the kind of girl I like because you're empty and I'm empty. Millennials. Such a fantastic song. I love it. Nothing more to say. 5 minus 4 equals unity. Full of surprises. Take 5. Minus 4 equals unity. What is with these like sultry jazzy tunes? So what they're doing is they're taking all of their crazy, they're taking their like Captain Beefheart songs and they're just making them jazzy so they can say nonsense over them because the lyrics are like nonsense. Do I feel betrayed or do I feel tricked? Or do I feel surprised? I can't tell. Why are there lyrics for this song when there were no words in that song? Oh, there's a vocal track of it? This isn't even the lyrics that I have on this page. What on earth is happening? Yet again, it's another Here. If anyone knows what is happening, I'm on the azlyrics.com page for 5 minus 4 equals unity, and there's like a bottle of red, a bottle of white, I'll take my chances, show me how sweet romance is. And that wasn't in the song. The song was just totally instrumental. And then there's a 5 minus 4 vocal because it's the LA Desert Origins thing. I'm so perplexed. Oh well, okay, whatever. Range Life is next. Very straightforward. This is a single. I'm gonna see why. I like this song. Like, even when they do a straightforward song, the lyrics are always really good. The melodies are always a little off kilter and like unexpected, you know? But they're very gratifying. Like, I love their straightforward songs a lot because even when they are straightforward and easy to palate on the first listen, like this, they're just so gratifying and satisfying. Not to say the other ones like aren't once you've soaked them in a little bit, but man, that first hit of one of these songs is just woof, gets me good. I like that his falsetto is like really cracked and not super clear. It's like the fact that he tries to go there and not necessarily if he's able to reach it, you know? These like quasi country chords and guitar lines are really nice. That was a nice song. I like Range Life. Definitely like a first impression, just hits you real nice. Yeah, let's just keep plugging. Heaven is a truck.
Heaven is a truck. They don't have wings.
Another kind of atonal song a little bit. The chord progression doesn't move very far and the melody kind of stays in the same spot. That one didn't strike me very much. It just kind of was in, was out, and that was it. Yeah, that's fine though. Hit the plane down. Bang, 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 bang. This was written by the guy who wrote Two States. I can hear it. I gotta say, I don't like this one all that much. Me saying I don't like this one song is gonna make someone dislike the video, isn't it? I just know it. What the man? And the chords are just like ugly. Ding, 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 ding. Like, what am I supposed to take from this? Wow. Yep, sorry guys, that's a no for me. Ooh, okay. Fillmore Jive, this is the last song. It's an interesting, like, open up there. This one's engaging me so far. I like where it started and like where it's come to. It's a very emotional song. Great solo. Sorry, I'm just vibing.
are filled with
And that's it. That is Crooked Rain, Crooked Rain. What an interesting album. Interesting, I said it again, dang it. Yeah, compared to Slanted and Enchanted, it's definitely, I'd say cleaner in a way. But rather than like lo-fi, it's just like they've done weird production choices. You know, like you have that jazzy stuff. And that last song, Fillmore Jive, had really interesting production choices in it as well in terms of like instruments and sounds. Silence Kid was fine. Elevate Me Later was fine. Stop Breathing, Cut Your Hair, pretty simple. Newark Wilder, interesting song. I said it again. Unfair, another interesting song. Gold Sounds, I love. 5 minus 4 equals Unity. Nice little instrumental. Range Life was good. Heaven in a Truck, hit the plane down, don't like it. Fillmore Jive was nice. I liked Fillmore Jive. It's hard to say if I like this one more or less than Slanted, though, because this has 12 songs on it. Slanted has how many? Has 14. I think I like more songs on Crooked Rain, but I like songs on Slanted better than the ones on Crooked Rain. So I think they kind of even out in terms of quality and quantity. They just kind of balance each other out in that way. Like Slanted has the quality and Crooked Rain has the quantity. That's kind of how I feel about it. But yes, I enjoyed that. That was nice. There's some good songs in there that I'll definitely be listening to again. That last Fillmore Jive, it was surprisingly emotional. It had like really nice swells in it. But yeah, I think I'm going to be going to Tiger Milk next, because I want like basic pop, because I want to be able to like recognize like okay, this is not catchy pop, this is catchy pop. You know, I want to go simple for a bit and kind of more clear cut, more or less, and then I'll probably swing the pendulum over to Velvet Underground finally. I've had a lot of recommendations. Also, thank you everyone for watching the videos. Some of the not best received, but best videos in terms of views that I get regularly. Like my first one that I did in September, 2 months ago, has 600 views. I don't normally acquire that many views on a video in 2 months, so that's fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching that. So yeah, Tiger Milk is next. Belle and Sebastian. We're gonna do their first 2 albums, and then I'm hopping over to Velvet Underground. I don't know if I should do, because I've heard Velvet Underground and Nico before, which is a fantastic album, I might say. I've heard Velvet Underground and Nico, but White Light, White Heat, Velvet Underground, the self-titled, and Loaded all have 10s on Pitchfork. So I don't want to do like White Light, White Heat and then self-titled and then not do Loaded. Maybe I'll just play that one by ear and I'll just throw in a Velvet Underground when I feel like it. I don't really have a format for this thing. I just do what I want to do. People recommended the Smiths. There's a Smiths album. The Queen is Dead by the Smiths is supposed to be like a really good post-punk indie pop album. So I might do that one at some point. I feel like I've turned on Smiths songs and just haven't really felt it before. So maybe I'll do that one. Kind of like I did with Joy Division, where it's like, let's see what I'm missing. So yeah, that's kind of the trajectory I'm going forward with right now. So again, thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for Tiger Milk. Thank you.